it's only you guys. Well, welcome back to the channel. It's me again, Master Boss. And you may be wondering, Master, why haven't you uploaded in the last 2 months? Well, pal, it has been because I've started school again and I've been very stressed about my schoolwork. So that's why. And if you're asking how your England trip goes, it went very well, actually. We only had like one time where we didn't have a good time, and that was when we were on our way back to the train station after going to the Tank Museum in Bovington. So, now, the reason you may be wondering why I've gotten this sword, well, it's because I've been sucked into this game in the last couple of months or weeks or how many long I've been playing it. So, let's get into this by telling you the story I got sucked into the game, Genshin Impact. Now, a kind of backstory. So, I was in school one day, I think, and I'm friend with a girl who is playing this game called Genshin Impact. And then I asked her, so this Genshin Impact game, it looks kind of fun, and I have actually seen it, and it's free. Should I download it? And then she says, it depends. Are you into lore or very good arts? And then I said, yeah, lore and good arts, that's my alley, baby. And then she says, well, go for it then. And then it happens. Now you may be asking, what is Genshin Impact? But to get you up to speed, Genshin Impact is a RPG style game made by the Chinese development studio MiHoYo. And then you may be thinking, Chinese? Seriously? Yeah, I was pretty shocked by that too. But they have one of the coolest mottos in the whole world. It's Tech Otakus Save the World. And if you don't know, an otaku is the kind of one that watches anime and read manga. So, they're some of my own people. Now, after that quick introduction of a game made by a Chinese development studio in a country that is so into keeping up with its citizens, it can't even think about itty-bitty Taiwan. But, so, maybe the story, yeah, well, the story is pretty huge. I mean, until now there's only 3 regions of it, and I'll get into those later. But let's just start from the beginning. This story. So your starter character is one of 2 siblings, and yeah, they're twins. I fucking don't believe it. But after your other twin gets kidnapped by a I don't fucking know what it was, but then you get thrown into the wonderful world of Teyvat with your little travel companion Paimon. And yeah, you may be thinking, that sounds awfully like a lot like a Pokemon. And well, they have kind of similarities because both of them say their own names pretty many times over and over. So, and then you start beginning to get into a tutorial, and then you get to the first starter region, Mondstadt, which is kind of based on European style medieval era. And then you begin making the story quest, making your first starter team consisting of the 3 characters: Amber, a pyro bow user; Kaya, a cryo sword user; and then at least Lisa, an electro genosis user. And the elemental system is pretty good. It consists of 6. It consists of pyro, cryo, electro, dendro, animo, and geo. It's basically the 6 elements, and I mean it's 6. Now, so the regions then. The regions are kind of controlled by this kind of thing called an Archon god. Now let's just take Mondstadt, that is the god known as Barbados. And in the second region, there is called Liu, is the Geo god. Yeah, which is known as Morax. And then the last one is probably Inazuma, which is Electro, which is called Ball, I guess. But anyways, none of that we are actually talking about. I mean, I love this game to bits, but this is the kind of game known as a gacha game. And now maybe in some of your brains it's probably fucking red flags all over. Because gacha games are basically games where you can pay with real money to get some in-game currency, to roll the dice to get better characters. And that thing fucking scares me. I mean, literally it scares me. I mean, to get a 10 pole, and where you can get 10 things at once, you have to have 1,800 primo gems. And if you don't know, primo gems are the form of currency where you can trade them into wishes. But there's one story. One dude tried to actually use 5,000 American dollars on a character, and I mean, sure, the game is good and fun and mega very beautiful, but 5,000 American dollars. I mean, that's enough. That's enough money to go to the hospital. Am I right? But let's just lay that aside, because characters, how many are there? A huge fucking lot. I mean, it ranges from everything from the 6 elements or weapon types like swords, claymores, bows, pole arms, or genosis, as we talked about earlier. But then they come the wide range of character designs, characters. Is it male or female? It's kind of that. And maybe now you're thinking, oh, you're just playing this game because there's pretty hot women in it? And I'm just saying, shut up. But it's also because of the world. I really like the kind of style, the kind of... I can really just feel like it is a completely top for me. I mean, I love this game to bits. So, after that, I think you've got a pretty up to speed version of Genshin Impact. So, would I recommend the game? Yeah. Would I say you should play it regularly? No, not quite, but sure, the game is fun. I mean, I played it for the last couple of months. And may I just say, this game is pretty fun. And I'll give it like on a scale from 1 to 5, I'll give it like a 4.5. But until then, let's meet on the road again. Trap.